Our son is on the farm. He has joined the farming operation, although after he graduated in, 1984, yes, he graduated from university in 1984, and then went on and worked as a loan officer in Lincoln and Kearney. We told him we thought it was a good idea, go out and work for someone else, and hope that someday that he would come back to the farm, but didn't really pressure him to do that. But we were very pleased in 1991 he did come back and joined us in the farming operation. So he actually is the full operator now, and we're retired and love living out on the farm and helping. My husband helps and assists with work whenever he can.
Yeah, would he have been able to, would your son, Boyd Jr., have been able to get into farming without your help?
No, I don't believe so. I think there are very few young people that, unless they have someone that they, are very closely know, maybe a relative of some sort, I think the investment is too great. And then the opportunity to find land is also a challenge today. But there's just something, it is so great to live out in the country. Well, we have a son-in-law, our daughter Cindy's husband, and they live in Lee Summit, Missouri. And when he comes out on the farm, he sleeps the best that he ever sleeps, and there's just that love of the land that you enjoy so much, and the smell of the soil and the fresh air. It's all of those things that you really can't put a price tag on. And the opportunity, I guess, when we were deciding whether to stay on the farm or to, move into an urban area, the opportunity for your children to live in a smaller community and get to know people and care about people. I guess just having the experience of living in California when you really didn't know your next door neighbor, and sometimes you didn't want to know your next door neighbor. It's just that sense of community that you have living in rural areas that means so much. We're just grain farmers now, and that sort of happened after our children left, so that would have happened in the 80s, and there were, again, big decisions that were made. People were either expanding. I think technology sort of was coming in, and you either went to a large operation or you didn't have an operation. A lot of the hog confinement buildings were being built. Like the livestock feeders were expanding. So, and we just kind of slowly went out of the livestock operation and never got back into it, and then went strictly just to being grain producers. But I think back in the 60s, everyone had a little bit, a few hogs, a few chickens, a few cattle. It was just the diversified operation.